96.9 FM. Hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the management and staff of Guardian Radio.
It's time for Tell It to Stanya. It's all about you. Ooh, let's peel away the layers and focus on you. Ooh, what's going on inside? Let's talk about love and truth and the matter of who we are. Let's find out together on Tell It to Stanya.
Pleasant good afternoon. Welcome to Tell It to Stanya. That's right, I'm she and she is me, and it's another Saturday afternoon. Yes, it is. So I was here with I got two guests actually, or two co-hosts / guests, and we were just trading pictures of daughters. Man who run the world, girls. I'm telling you, daughters are amazing. I mean, y'all amazing too, sons, but daughters are just. Yeah, man, and they, in the words of my Grammy, jokety, man. They just jokety. They full of life. Very loving. This last year, because we're in the new year. As I shared, I spent the holidays in Canada with my daughter, and watching her maneuver, it felt good too to watch. Like, you know, when you see that your daughter, your child is grown and they can handle themselves.
Yes.
Like, I mean, I had to do nothing. I mean, she didn't want me lift nothing, don't want me do nothing. We in the airport, coming back. She getting my, mommy give me the passport, let me see. I said, Jesus Lord, I said, Malia, you do realize I flew here by myself, and I did this on my own. I could do this. But it's a good feeling when you see your children thriving and independent of you.
Yes.
That's a healthy parent, by the way, because some of y'all just don't want y'all children be independent. Y'all just get dead mad when y'all children. Random citizen, you laughing? You sound a little guilty.
Not at all.
You sure?
I'd be pushing my daughter to do things. What?
I don't know.
That's making it better.
And that's random citizen, everyone. And the gentleman in studio with me is Chris. Chris from Island Insights.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah. But you have a daughter too, don't you? Random citizen.
Yes, I do.
You just have just one daughter.
Yeah. 22 years old.
How old?
22.
22. Okay, mine is 20. And Chris, how old?
26 and 5 years old.
29, 26, and 5. Boy,
Wow.
what I look like talking about I going back? You ain't serious.
God,
Chris,
no.
you serious?
I was trying to get a son. The Lord blessed me with another girl.
Oh, God.
I'd fall out. I ain't lying. I would fall out. I'll be so cross. I'll be so cross and so mad if I was to find out. Anyway, let me stop saying. I would be, woo. But yeah, man. So if you're a healthy parent, you know, it's a good thing when your kids are actually independent and they're doing things. I remember a friend, I ain't gonna call her name, but anyhow, she knows just who this is, so she listening. Her son went off to school, and she called him one day and she said, "Hey, what you doing?" So he said, "Mommy, I gotta go. I going out with my friends." So she hung up the phone and she's crying. So we were like, "Well, why you crying? Why you upset? What happened?" So let's say her son's name is Tom. So she said, "Tom say he going out with his friends." So I say, "Okay, well, why this a bad thing?" I supposed to be Tommy only friend.
No.
Yeah, Tommy went on to get married and living his best life, by the way. Yeah, that's right. But anyhow, okay, guys. So yeah, welcome to a Saturday on Tell It to Stanya. I know if I could get in no row today, because I've been rowing. I always rowing myself. At least I don't be rowing though. People just row with me. That's all. That's all it be. But anyhow, I ain't sure, because Chris, you did say something before the show. Then I tell you, if you don't get your big ball head set for the studio talking foolishness, I ain't sure. But anyhow, today we are talking about 1 week in the Bahamas, things that concern us. Now, I sent this out to persons in my contact list, and I have so many things. So many people was commenting. It actually was scary because there's so many things that, I mean, and different things, some same things. It was a lot. It was a lot. And when I looked at the week, I was like, the week, this 1 week is, oh my goodness. So what's concerning you? What's on your mind, Chris, before I give you my little list, before we go on to share what we're going to talk about? What's concerning?
I mean, overall, the condition of the country. I believe that we should be in a better position as a nation. So that's really my concern right now.
That we should be in a better position? Okay.
Yes.
Make sure I speak into the mic. Okay. Random citizen, what about you?
To piggyback off of him, same thing. But now how the current government is rushing to do everything to make it seem as if they did something over the 4 years when they did nothing, but now trying to rush to do things because election is on our heels.
Now, random citizen, I wouldn't say they did nothing. Come on now.
Nothing of great significance. Let's put it that way then.
Okay. Well, Chris had shared something before we came on when you were talking about the VAT.
Yeah. They throw us a bone, and they expect us to accept that as so special or extraordinary.
Exactly.
Why was VAT on grocery items anyway? And that's for the two administration. Why was VAT ever on grocery items, especially the essentials, bread, grits, rice? Why?
Right. Even and baby stuff is very, very expensive.
Exactly. So that's what Bahamian people need to question the government on, or their MPs or whoever come around. Why was VAT on those stuff in the beginning?
Why was VAT on? So do you think, because you say that they threw us a bone.
Yeah, they threw us a bone.
So why do you think, are you saying then that they only removing that because it's election time?
Well, that's their campaign right now. That's what they're going to campaign on.
The removal of VAT? What?
Yeah, they're removing the VAT off of the grocery items. That's it. What else they got to go on?
Well, I mean, no man, this the orange economy.
That's what I'm saying. Stanya, that's what I'm
There's
saying.
different things. What y'all trying to tell me? Y'all don't know about anything that this government did in the last 5 years?
Let's
Nothing significant, nothing no big, nothing substantial to say, okay, this made a major change in the country.
I agree. What is it? You have some callers going to call in
Okay,
and probably
and callers,
correct us.
if you want to be a part of this conversation, you can send me a text message, 422-4796. That's 422-4796. Or you can give me a call, 323-6232. Dwight is when we call all these numbers. And he know I adult ADHD. But anyway, here we go. 323-6232 or 325-4316. 325-4316 or 325-4259. Okay? All right, so write that down. Now, the first thing that I wanted to touch on, like I said, 1 week in the Bahamas, and this is what I saw. Lord help us. Okay, so for starters, I saw the situation in Spanish Wells with the lady who was, I don't know, she had blood on her or something, and then she was kind of carrying on with the police. All right. Now, I saw that a lot of people said that she was racist, and that if that had been a black Bahamian, that this would have been. What y'all think?
I didn't really get to see the video. I was trying to find it, but I got a glimpse of her brother on Shanique Miller's show, like apologizing. But I would say this: what's inside of you going to come out? And the statements or the remarks that she was making is what inside of that's the way that she thinks. That's her mindset.
So you think that she, okay, well, random citizen, do you think that she is racist with the things that she said? And I mean, like, how you feel about the whole situation? Because for me, for starters, I thought that the police handled it they were very professional. I must say, I mean, the guy, stellar job. I mean, he was calm, he was firm, he was respectful, he had his facts, and he knew that he came to do a job, and I think he did a good job. Now, when I saw the lady and heard, I ain't gonna lie, now, a couple of times I was laughing at some of the things she was saying. But to me, it just seemed like a crazy person. To me, honestly, I'm not saying she is. I'm just saying that she just seemed like a crazy person. When someone is acting crazy or displaying some questionable behavior, because from you got blood on you and all that little off. So for me, I think that she should have been maybe I don't know if to say arrested, but definitely taken into custody and probably sent for evaluation, because that's what they would have done with anyone who would have displayed questionable behavior. Random citizen, how you feel about that?
Right. I feel as if, so we know Bahamians. When we cussing and carrying on, we know our colloquials. We know the CYC things like that. This woman was outright telling him, "Go and wait for your money, you stinking dog." Those are racial things.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the typical Bahamian cussing out. That was way off.
No, you
So
missed the
what
piece
I would
when
say,
you didn't hear when she say the see, because I didn't tell you, people will be listening. Although people cursing on the air now, but anyhow, when she said to suck the white man's
yes,
penis.
that's what I'm saying. That ain't no Bahamian. Bahamians don't say those things. Black Bahamians don't say those
Yeah, I
things.
was a little confused with that one now. That was a little time to time. You didn't see that, eh, Chris?
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, man. She want all y'all to put that in your mouth. Yeah. So for me, I think, I mean, like, do you think that it was a double standard? Do you think, like, what do y'all think?
I feel it is because, like you said, even if she was just detained, just to calm her or something, they just give her a stern warning. What is a stern warning after this woman and carry on like that? No, man.
Yeah. And then, I mean, either way, but this is a serious thing, because even going deeper, okay, why were they there? They were there because allegedly there were illegal immigrants who was residing there, that I guess some shanty town or something like that. And this now leads into the immigration situation. This is why too this is one of the reasons why we have a huge immigration issue, because Bahamians are also a part of the problem.
Correct.
Yes, the government is the fault
Okay.
when it comes to immigration.
We all, you don't think we all play a part in that though?
Yeah, we play a small part, but the majority.
I would.
Sorry about that.
I wouldn't say just government. Yes, government is. I totally agree. But Bahamians as well. The reason why they're allowed to come in is because Bahamians are allowing them. Bahamians are hiring them.
Right.
Bahamians are the ones that are giving them the jobs. Instead of giving a Bahamian a job, they would give it to the foreigners. So you can't just blame the government, because the government is bringing them in, but now Bahamians are accommodating them.
Boy, you go on, Chris, before I say what I want to say, because you open a couple little doors there.
When it comes to immigration, I really like to get into it.
Go on.
When, like, you were 100% right too. When Bahamians bringing them in and Bahamians giving them job, when you can give a person a job for minimum wage or even below that,
right?
And most of these Bahamians are not paying national insurance for these folks as well,
right?
You understand? But when the government bringing in all of these folks, we have right now, this is my personal opinion now, there's a little facts to back this up, but the government need to answer this one question for every Bahamian. How many work permit right now is issued in this country? How many? My personal opinion, I think is over 100,000 work permit
so?
that is actually
Well,
from Grand Bahama in the north.
That's not fact.
But from Grand Bahama in the north, straight to our southern islands, I think we have 100 and some work permit. Why I say that is because when you look back at records now, facts by year, right? And how much of these work permit is renewed. When the government gave their numbers on work permit, they only give it on the ones that are new applicants. They never give the overall number on who reapplying.
Right.
But if they bring the overall number, believe me, Bahamians will be downtown tomorrow. We have too much people in our country with work permit. Too much.
But how much does a work permit cost?
I think from $2,000-$3,000, I think is basic ones.
Yeah.
And so times that by so that's big money.
That's I think last year, if I'm not last year, 2024, I think it was $84 million, if I'm correct, that they made on work permit. $84 million. Now, how you can make? You know how much people you need to be here to make $84 million?
Wow.
But now that's only counting the legal ones
Yeah,
that
the
have
new,
to work for
and
bread.
that's only
They ain't
new
counting the ones
applicants.
who are
Right.
illegally.
That's very scary. That is extremely scary.
I like for the government to give that number on overall how much work permit is issued in our country for 2025. All, not just the new applicants. I'm talking about the ones that are renewing. How much
Right.
altogether? I like for the government to give that number to the Bahamian people.
Okay, so
And
go on, Random.
another thing is that concerns me. So that is telling me now, you as a government is saying not one Bahamian can fill that job.
Now, let me
None.
say this so random. Okay, but let me read these messages that's coming in. And once again, you can send me a text message. That's 422-4796, or you can give me a call. I know that sometimes I don't take calls because I like to get the material out. But today we taking calls, 323-6232. That's 323-6232. So text message, I want to point something out about the interaction in Spanish Wells. If that had been a young black man aged 18 to 30 who was telling the police those ungodly things and covering himself in blood, he would have certainly not been cautioned. He would have been in Sandlands. You're right, that's what I said. The procedure is normally that, okay, you go, the police will take you into custody and then they take you to be evaluated. So I agree, because the things that she was saying was very, very off. Very off. It was beyond just being disrespect. It was disrespectful, but it was crazy. It was a little bit crazy, a little taunt. Okay. Also, random citizen cannot say that Bahamians are hiring these Haitians, because I know of many born Haitian people who migrated here, or paper Bahamians who are hiring Haitians that are the problem. That are the problem. Well, let me say this one thing though, because you touched on this, and I wanted to share this with you. To me, okay, another part of what I do for a living is offer temporary employment to companies. So if you having an event, or somebody's out sick and stuff like that, so working with people or getting them hired. Sometimes literally, like, listen, we used to be a little crazy. I mean, like, I don't, and it goes beyond the training level with some of our people. Some of our people, these employees, Bahamian employees, Lord have mercy, man. It's a lot. It's a whole. So for starters, they're hiring other people sometimes not just because of the cheap labor, right? But also because you don't have all the issues that I'm not saying everyone now, but you don't have all the issues that you have with sometimes Bahamian people. Or sometimes Bahamian people are very, very delusional they delusional bad. I'm telling you, very delusional about their worth in the job market. You ain't got no skills.
I agree.
No education, no training, no paper, nothing. But some people think that they should start at the top, or if not at the top, definitely not minimum wage. And your attitude terrible. So that's another thing. That's another kettle of fish. So I wouldn't say that it's normally, now yes, in some instances it's because persons, it's cheap labor, but sometimes you just don't want the drama as an employer.
I agree.
True.
Yeah. Okay, I just saying. Okay, now let's see what else we got here. People messaging me on my private phone and on Guardian Radio. Y'all message Guardian Radio. Anyway, let me read this. What is this? Hold on. Okay. Oh, so so a friend of a friend. Hi, friend. Said that she's listening to the show, so she messaged my friend, so my friend could message me, our mutual friend. Okay, North Sandiland, Stanya, they would have been on a shirt, and we would have been serving sauce to the repast. That's true. And then you know what? And then the police was gonna come and say they attack us first, allegedly, because y'all locking up people for saying things, child. Y'all think y'all slick. Stanya don't like jail, child. Okay, anyhow. All right, so let's go on to the other thing. Oh, I got Brittany Harris on my list. The things this week, because it spilled over from last week, or the week before and the week before. That's right. So I know how y'all feel about that, the freedom of speech. Yeah, hold on, I got a caller. Okay, before we go on. All righty. Caller, go ahead.
Yes, good morning, Tanya.
Stanya. That's right.
You know, I actually made a little bit. But
sorry
the gentleman in the studio,
yes,
right? The young man is still there?
Yes, he is. He can hear you.
Yeah, I like what he was saying. And so, you know, he's real. And so, of course, this is a very much needed conversation. But to be honest with you, right, Stanya, some things I can't tell you on the radio, right? But I agree with everything you guys are saying. Because I didn't even get to see the video, right?
Mm-hmm.
But a friend of mine is right now in my upholstery shop telling me about the things the lady was saying, right? And it's unbelievable. And so I was in a roadblock recently, right? And you know, sometimes you put your driver's license in the phone, so whenever the police stop you, instead of having a physical license, because you don't want to lose it. But I couldn't, maybe I changed phones and the driver's license was not in the phone, so I was looking for it for like maybe a minute or so, and the police officer started to argue me. I scooted down the window and asked him why he stopped me, because I was in an FT.
Right.
And so, you know, the level of belligerence, and so I just, he was in khaki, so when I looked, the two goons, subordinates came over and they running on with all type of foolishness, like they want to lock me up for this and that, for not having my ID, and I say there's no law for this and there's no law for that, and and you know, it's just the level of belligerence and contempt for one another, and they come over, you know, rough me up and thing, and I ain't saying nothing to them yet. And so there was another incident, like when the police stopped in the traffic stop, and he lied to say resisting arrest, and you know the thing. So I urge the government to give them counsel, because they could actually lie on things you're saying and doing. But the contempt for one another is like a curse on the black man. And so we know that if he was black, what would have happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so this is nothing new we're saying. We see it every day. We live it every day. So it's cheaper to spray yourself white in the night. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So then he found an excuse to say, well, I ride without seatbelt. But I was saying, obviously, I stopped at the roadblock. I scoot down the window and I lose the seatbelt because I saying I come out of the car because I wear ice a rasta. You can tell me come out anyhow.
Right.
But because I wear dreadlocks, I is a nobody.
Right.
And then being myself employed. So then they did, my brother brought my driver's license because they stayed and the license is up in 2027. I said, you see that? I pay these this government extra money. But you want to harass me like a citizen who paying you everybody with a law is not a senior, it's not a criminal.
Right.
I say he's a senior citizen, I'm 61, you know.
Don't mind, you sound like a young person, man.
Yeah, but you know.
Okay.
Don't mind these jokers, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They have no respect for people. And the thing is, the government, all the powers that shouldn't be, that are, what they should do is implement the cameras to ensure our safety and their safety. And so there was a gentleman standing right next to the roadblock who was in his house, in his yard, and the policeman harassed him, and he went inside and locked the door, and they went this door, pulling this door open, telling he got to open the door without a search warrant. So this is what they think about us. And some of these police officers have to be half-breed, man, because they have no love for us. That's what it is. Okay. You know, you hear what's going on with this station and that station. You saw what happened with Brittany Harris. But yet still, nothing is being done to safeguard being citizen. Nothing is being done. Okay. They have more rights to harm us. I like how you bring in up Brittany Harris. I'm about to hear what you say. Brittany's a female. She's an activist, but you saw what unfolded in the Grove Station. There's nothing allegedly because it's on video camera. Okay. You know, it sickens me. It's a young lady. What you mean you don't feed her? They all this animosity and this personal attack on this lady come from as if the person is a political affiliate. Yes. And he's just wearing a wolf in sheep clothing uniform.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I saw somebody pop up with the defense force.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, sir.
This country is a mess. So drugs is illegal, but allow people to sell it. So if something is going on illegal, the government have a right to address it. All this BS about be hiring and be facilitating, that don't count. Pass ordinances. Give me a break, please. It's imbecilic, man.
Okay, caller. Thank you for calling. Okay, that was loaded. But he's 100%. He's correct. And actually, that's one of the things that that really concerns me in the country. Okay, we calling it. We're saying that because the people were of a lighter color, white, conky Joe, whatever you want to call it. But it just it's selective. It's like a status thing. Brittany, listen, play that clip from Bishop Boyd for me, please. That's what I need. Right, that was on my little thing. But anyhow, it comes up. So
justice fairly. Let me tell you what I mean. How is a poor black man commits the same crime as a white person or a rich or well-connected black man, and the two of them get, listen to this, different treatment, and they get a different sentence? How is that? I've been to law school. You tell me how that could be. And I'm not laughing. You're laughing because you know it's true. And I mention it because it's disgraceful. It's disgraceful. And it is not the justice which our British forebears bequeathed to us.
You could cut it. Brittany, you were supposed to cut that at 40 seconds, man. I thought that going over 40 seconds. Let me see if I got Bishop Boyd number. Because I had Bishop Boyd number one time. Where that is? Do I? Bam! I still got Bishop Boyd number. That's still the number. But yeah, he's correct. He's correct. And that's what I'm talking about. I mean, and this is a serious thing, guys. I mean, the gentleman who called, just think about it. You know, an average person, right up for a couple joints. For a couple little joints. And this is a far-reaching thing because now imagine that now this person go to jail for a period of time for a couple joints. Couple joints. They come out, they can't even get hired. They can't even support themselves. These things far-reaching. But we are very, very selective with who get the brunt of the punishment. It's not across it's not across everything. And then the thing about it, what really upsets me is that it's so blatant. It's very blatant, like it's in our face. And here we are. I mean, Chris, you was trying to conflict me before. That's when I tell Chrissy, you need to come outside the studio. That's right. But, you was trying to convert me when we was talking about voting and all this stuff. And, I mean, I ain't really too excited about voting for nobody. And I dead serious for that because, listen, I see nothing. I don't see nothing in no government. Former, past, current, whatever. I see y'all serious. We have all these serious issues. Serious issues.
I would like to say something.
Man said, man.
Especially on
Go on.
what Bishop Boyd said. And we've seen it for years. We have seen even people come here, get busted with drugs, tourists, and given a fine. Slap on their hand and let them go.
Yeah.
You go and get bus.
You lock up.
That's a behemoth. The full blunt of their law, whatever it takes.
They throwing
you're
everything
gonna
on
deal
you.
with that. You are not getting no slap on the wrist until you go back to the Bahamas. So
you think they didn't care if Buju was who Buju was?
It didn't
Lock
matter.
up.
It didn't matter. And that's what we need to do with our laws as well. Some people probably are calling and say, well, that's American. No, they have laws in place and their laws do their job. Our laws need to do their jobs. And the next thing, like the brother called in and say, concerning these police officers, some of these police officers need training very bad. They don't know how to talk to people. The simplest road stop is how they rough you up.
Yes.
Simple things.
Yes.
No respect. But it's my personal opinion though. That's top bottom. That's from the top straight to the bottom.
Yes. And I mean, and the thing about it, like I said, it's blatant. It's in our face. We know these things. And then, then we're going to go get one jokey company or one joke. That's why you could hire Stanya, by the way. That's my shameless plug, because I do training. And we go deeper, self-awareness. But then you get these jokey people to go train them. And it ain't really no training. You get your little friend to come do a couple little sessions with the people. You don't want to spend the money. It's a mess. The police force been a mess. And what is sad is that listen, if something happened, we got to call the police. The police really supposed to be our friends. I mean, I know that sounds so cheesy, but we all supposed to work together. But the police, and don't get me wrong now, because they are amazing officers, very intelligent officers. I know them. I've met with them. Some even been on the show. But what is be very discouraging too is that y'all goddamn, they said what got sense, y'all goddamn joke up in one corner, got y'all foot on their neck, don't want to promote them.
Yeah.
And I dead serious. There's a lot of good officers. So I'm not saying this to say everybody. But the way that they even, connect or come on or communicate with the public is very off-putting.
Yes.
It's off-putting.
No
it's
respect.
terrible. Even when we think about, the police shootings. Even when we think about, y'all trying to tell me all them police shooting, every single person shot first at the police? That's what y'all trying to tell me? Listen, anyway, that's a personal thing for me though, because that's another story. I ain't feel like talking. Let me read these messages. And we got someone on the line, eh? And I say I wasn't going to get Anyway, I take my blood pressure medication before I did come here. Caller, go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon, everybody, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Stanya Davis, before I start, let me congratulate you on 2 excellent shows you had in 2025. The one with the sister drama, that was excellent.
Yeah, you didn't like that one.
Man. I love that one, yeah, man. That shows you that if you and your sisters have beef, just get them some kung fritters and some kung balls, and you're straight.
Tell you only know at I end, but go on.
Yeah, and then the second one is the Life of Hills. You did an excellent job on doing your show at Life of Hills Saturday.
Excuse, wait, hold on now. Wells, you all hear that? Because you all could sponsor the show. Thanks. Anyway, go on.
Exactly. Yeah. Take the show on.
That's right, Mr. Wells.
Excellent job.
I think we message Mr. Wells. Anyway, go on, caller. Let me stay focused.
Now, to the gentleman in there, I agree with him too when he say a little bit, when he say like it's the government problem. Because could we hire any Haitians in Long Island? Could you hire Haitian in Long Island? I ask any one of y'all.
Yeah,
you
but
can find Haitian and hire Haitian in Long Island.
I think they could, but you have when your job is finished, you got to roll.
Yeah, they don't play that.
Okay, all right, but then they let that in like that just a couple of years ago, but before there was none, right?
Yeah.
Like,
For a long
like
time.
80s, 90s. All right, well, the Bahamas going to be in like that too, then none.
But
And then if you ain't none, you ain't none to hire. You wouldn't have no one to hire.
But
So it is the government fault. It is the government fault a little bit.
Okay.
Now, like he said, too, but he's looking all over Facebook and TikTok for that video. I can't find that video, but
Anyway.
it is a discrimination because, like you all said, Barabbas, Jungle Knight, he's a well-respected citizen. They handcuff him and parade him across the parade. So they ain't doing it. They ain't handcuff him. They said it was lenient with her. I think the police said, why they can be lenient with Barabbas? So it is a double standard, on the police force.
Okay.
And then what you talking to with the murders just now, Stanya, man, body cam. You need the body cam, man. The body cam
They're
on
not
them.
going to do that, y'all.
Exactly what's going on. Yeah.
They're not going to do that. Yeah.
All right.
Anyhow.
So I can continue to listen. Keep up the great work and the great show, Stanya.
Thank you. Appreciate that
In
so much.
In 2026 coming up.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay.
All right, then.
And guys, let me say this because he mentioned Long Island. Long Island may not have an issue with. They may not have an issue with persons from Haiti, but you know what they have an issue with? And y'all who listening in Long Island, y'all know I ain't lying. You know what immigration problem they have?
What's that?
Dominicans in their water.
Oh, okay.
That's the issue that people in Long Island are facing, and then when they roll up, allegedly, although there's people that tell me, but anyway, allegedly. Then when you check stock, they get all the people them got permit too and passport allegedly, but the Dominicans allegedly.
Again, that's the government. That
Yeah.
has nothing to do with the people in Long Island. That's
But
the
their
government.
issue
That's
with immigration, fishing, people in their waters.
Yeah.
That's the issue that they have faced. So anyone if y'all serious with representing Long Island, y'all need to look into that big time.
Well, I think the government need to certain certain things in our country only should be for Bahamians, Only should be for Bahamians. And the government, especially fishery and different stuff like that, they should only be for Bahamians. Mm-hmm. But you know what is happening right now, and I don't have no proof for this, but I believe that a lot of people are getting their citizenship and then they go in these industry. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? But I believe that these are supposed to be reserved only for Bahamian.
Yeah.
And the government need to look into areas like that.
Okay, text message. They still locking you up for little joints because they still want the fines for the money. Feeding a prisoner for one joint lockup is financially dumb. They asked for bribe to let you go for these little joints. The officer had to be reminded that it was just a simple traffic stop, not a murder or bank robbery suspect. Thank God some officers are humane and have sense. Yes, that's why I say not all officers. And that's why I said that, we talking about the Spanish Well situation, but I thought the officers were very decent. He wasn't rude, but he was firm. You could lock him up, but he was a firm person. He got the job done. We're not saying that we need soft officers. Notice I keep saying firm. But this is an issue, and sometimes Lord, my daddy likes it. I can't. Anyway. Sometimes the minister, sometimes it's kind of feel like really like a defense lawyer, which I know he is. Then really trying to, get to the bottom of what is going on. And that's the issue, one of the issues that we have. We got to be truthful about things. And we've not been truthful as a country. We've not really been caring about each other. And we've not really been caring about moving this country forward. Once again, Chris, you talking about, we talking about voting and all this stuff. We still talking about sun, sand, and sea from what's into place. We talking about sun, sand, and sea this 2026. I can't take nobody serious. Then, okay, COVID came. COVID showed us that the whole world could shut down. At any given time, we could be up Beep Creek. And you trying to tell me we ain't take feeding ourselves serious? Man, we ain't serious as people. If COVID came, and come on now, right now, we supposed to be going hard into farming. We have so many things that we could even export through farming. There's so many things, and this is an easy thing, man. Listen, if every constituency alone take do a farm, every constituency big enough to feed their constituency, at least that's the start. We can feed ourselves something. We ain't not taking this. We get all this water. What is energy? Iceland using ice for energy. So we ain't serious. We are not serious about being the best. No, we're more serious about it. But we should set ourselves up in a way that, that we are exporting or doing something that can bring in money. We're not serious about taking the load off of our people. We're not serious about our people. We're not.
Yes.
And that is the issue that I have with all governments. And I know you coming with something, Chris.
You know that. I was waiting.
I know you coming with something. Anyway, random, let him come, because listen, he looked me in the eye, and he could say, well, do you know the answer to that, Stanya? And what the answer is? I mean, y'all ready for this answer now? Let's go.
I want to
go on, Chris.
With feeding ourselves.
So you want to start there before you say?
I want the government to answer this one question for me concerning the Golden Yoke Project. The money was allocated. The money was supposedly invested. But where are the eggs?
Still turn around and import eggs.
Yes, these are the questions that need to be asked, and the government need to answer these questions before election time. Listen to me. There's so much issues, like you say, that's coming up. All right, I want to go to the Sovereign Wealth Fund now. Now, that's one question I already put to the Bahamian people. You still need to know where your money went.
The golden somebody became golden after that.
That is 100% right on that.
Maybe somebody pocket was golden.
Yes.
Allegedly.
In
the words of Tasha K, even my name is alleged.
And another question I like for the government, the Bahamian people ask the government, when the minister administration created the Sovereign Wealth Fund, why did the PLP repeal and replace it as soon as they came into power?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Why? They now developed this, what you call it now,
infrastructure.
They do this, I forget exactly what the fund name now. This next fund with these 4 sub-funds. I want to know how much money was invested there. How is it being invested in the state overseas? And what have we received as of 2025 in our investment concerning this new fund that they created now? Mm-hmm. Who are the board members? We want to know all these things because they did it last year. The National Investment Fund, that's the name of it. Who are the board members? Is any money being invested there? Was any money allocated to go into this fund? These are a lot of questions we need to ask. We need to stop allowing them to just give us anything, but that don't give us nothing, if you understand what I mean.
I agree. But this is why I'm saying, and I'm not only just talking about the current government, like I said, I'm talking about past government as well. These things are so blatant. Like it's painful. It really, it's painful because it's right in our face. Okay, I'm going to talk about this and we got to go to a break. But okay, we talked about Brittany Harris. Now, okay, has Brittany Harris been out of order with the things she has said? Yes. There are many things she's been very much out of order. Yeah, man. Because it is very hurtful for you to say things and then, definitely you don't have nothing to back it up. You ain't alleging it, you're confirming it, and you're going all the way down the road. At the same time, could y'all imagine if the intensity that they pursued Brittany Harris, could you imagine if they put that into the police force? Listen, we'll have all the crime solved. We'll find all the criminals.
My thing with that, Stanya, is it's now making you wonder, why are they trying so hard to silence her?
Yes.
Is what she really saying the truth now? Because if it's not true, bring out the truth then. Let's prove that what she's saying is a lie. Shut that down real quick.
And guess what?
And that's that.
And random now, I've listened to some of her stuff, not all, so I don't know all, but some of the things that she was saying, but some people, listen, y'all know these people been a certain way, long time. These been rumor, long time. Y'all doing fool, man. I can't deal with y'all blaming people. Y'all ain't serious with life, because y'all know long time, allegedly, some things is things. I ain't saying it because I don't like jail. And I like to put makeup on and things. But y'all know the intensity that she's being pursued. Y'all trying to tell me whether or not you like Brittany or not, right? Because I don't know her, I don't like her, and I don't hate her. I don't have no feeling towards her, the person. But y'all trying to tell me that the intensity that she is being pursued is normal, is the norm?
Exactly.
Y'all trying to tell me that, and y'all don't see nothing wrong. And why why that's a dangerous thing. This why y'all can't take sides with this. That's a dangerous thing, because at any given time it could be somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
That's why this dangerous. It goes now deeper into what you could say from what you can't say. And that's both governments. We only, the PLP is in right now, but this is, and come on. And even if it ain't the government or the judicial system or whoever it is, what I'm saying is at any given time, that's a scary thing. And y'all don't see why these things scary. Y'all just seeing politics or whatever it is. Exactly. That's why you say the mindset. Y'all got to change your mindset and call a thing a thing.
But look at the other day how Cindy called into the radio station and cussing and carrying on the public radio station.
Right.
Like, why would you possibly think that was a decent thing to do? I don't understand that.
And honestly, and honestly now, guys, anybody who would want someone to represent is very disheartening, guys.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And that go for any party.
What flag is she carrying?
I don't know, Chris. You trying to put people in problems. I don't know who the woman is voting for.
We know exactly. Don't do that.
I don't know who she's voting for. I cannot confirm that it is alleged.
There's no condemnation, no matter what she does.
She don't make that no type
it
of
is
secret.
accepted.
But what I'm saying is that don't look good.
It don't.
It don't look good, guys.
And no one in that particular flag she carrying just come out and condemn and say, hey,
it don't look, it's too much.
We don't condone that.
It's too much.
But it seems like that's how they run it.
Anyhow, who else messaging me? Thank you, guys. I like when you all message me. I really appreciate that. Speaking of jail, Jesus, Paul, Daniel, and many others, the Bible went to jail. Yeah, I know, but I like jail though. I like to eat. Chris just tell me I have expensive food taste, and ain't nobody could be serving me rack a lamb in there. They usually they even want to feed people in jail. I want to lose weight, but I won't lose it like that. Mm-hmm. You know, I like that. I just saying, random citizen. You know, yeah. But come on, guys. This ain't right. These things don't be right. And then, like I said, and it goes right back to us being selective with our outrage. Come on. And it don't matter if you like the person or you don't like the person. This is what I trying to say. This ain't nobody care about that. Anyway, let me read this message. What hurts me about Brittany is how desperate they are to attack a woman with children to ruin her representation. This is sad. It makes these people look like less than if. Anyway, let me take one break. Brittany, I talking about this other Brittany now. Brittany, the producer. Brittany Gibson. Brittany, take me to commercial. We could be right back, y'all.
You try to rest, roll with the best. For all your printing needs, there ain't no one better, no. For posters and banners, magazines and flyers. For window decals, greeting cards and newsletters. No job too big and there's no job too small. You name it, we can print it, just give us a call. Let Print Masters bring your masterpiece to life.
Located in the Nassau Guardian Building, telephone 302-2361.
Bahamian voters, listen up. The Parliamentary Registration Department is running voter verification right now. It helps keep the voters' register accurate and secure so every eligible Bahamian can cast their vote confidently. This is your chance to make sure your information is correct and up to date. Bring your passport and voter's card to your nearest verification center and make sure your voice counts this election. One Bahamas, one vote, verified.
Boost your buying power with a margin loan at rates as low as 7.5%. A margin loan offers convenient flexibility, freeing up capital without liquidating your investments. Whether you're opportunity or refinance higher cost debt, RF provides access to cash within 48 hours for any purpose. Tailored, effortless, powerful. Discover how a margin loan can work for you. Visit rfgroup.com or call 603-6000. RF Bank and Trust. Money at work.
Tired of banks forcing you to use technology to bank the way they want you to? Your convenience is important. So no matter what your banking needs, Commonwealth Bank's friendly staff are always available in branch for that personal one-on-one service. But when you choose technology, our online and mobile banking app offers you state-of-the-art functionality. The choice is yours. Commonwealth Bank. Bank the way you want.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, streaming on GuardianTalkRadio.com and the Guardian Radio app, Nassau, Bahamas.
Hey, Stanya, how you doing? The one thing I'm really concerned about is the mental health of men. That's really concerning for me, men's mental health. Emotional, I guess overall. One, we don't take it seriously enough.
My second concern for the Bahamas is the political party, the governments. I personally feel like every government so far has just mainly been focusing on lining their pockets and not focusing on building the people, building the country, putting emphasis on making our country, our people a better people, and not focusing on primarily lining their pockets.
Hey, Stanya, how you doing? The one thing
Okay. Yeah, guys. Let me read some of these messages. 'Cause I just feel so sorry for the people on my contact list. I just bother them every Friday, Saturday. I just be on it with them. Okay, so of course the question was what concerns them about the Bahamas. So they said, "Oh, look at this one: lack of motivation to vote." But this why with the voice note that was just played, yeah, and that's why I said I'm not calling out just one government, guys. I'm calling out current, past. Come on, it's bad. It's really bad. This is like Michael Jackson bad. That's how bad this is. It's bad, man. Okay, an education system that pushes our kids to the next grade regardless of their educational level. Well, listen, some things that I found out and do preparation for the show with education. Oh my God. Oh my God. I got enough topics. I got enough topics for the rest of the year and going into 2027 because the craziness that I have heard, oh my God. Anyhow, the rules, that's what somebody concerned about. Someone else is concerned. The cost of living, rent prices, VAT on medicine and services, PMH, poor health care. Oh boy. Cost of private insurance, insufficient housing for Bahamians. Okay, mental illness. This one came up a lot, actually, with things that people were concerned about in the Bahamas. Mental illness. That's a huge one that we just brush it underneath the carpet or the rug or something, man. It's a lot. It's just a lot. And I know sometimes when things are a lot, it could be overwhelming and you don't get to everything. But come on, governments. Come on, MPs. Come on. We could do something. People in the Bahamas.
Don't take mental health seriously.
Yeah, exactly. Right. We don't know. You hear what I said with the lady? You're talking about racism. I know about all that. But some things that she was doing was, to me, very suspicious, very little tant. She may have needed to be evaluated.
Yeah. I'd like to say something about mental health as well. I think in our culture, right, when you are seen as, a person with mental health problem, it's like you're weak.
Right.
We have to change the mindset of our culture, And that's why a lot of people don't go to family members, even friends, to even express themselves when they're going through some stuff, So they're afraid to express themselves because they come to me, but you weak, but what happened with you, but you?
Yeah, and there's some judgment.
It's a judgment, right. For the Bahamians, we need to change our mindset.
Yeah.
Open up. Sometimes you see a brother, sister, a cousin, or a friend going through some stuff. Stop. Talk. Sometimes people be calling you. We don't want to answer. We don't know what they want to call for. We don't. I don't talk to that person, or they just want to borrow money. You don't know.
Right.
Answer the phone. They could be in some kind of mental problem, some issue going on with them. They just need someone to talk to, and we could be that person to stop them from
and you'll be
taking
surprised what would drive you over the edge.
Yes, exactly.
Seriously, you'll be surprised what could drive you over the edge. There's nothing wrong. Everybody need to talk to somebody.
Yes. And like I say, it's a culture thing. We need to change our mindset when it comes to our culture and stop thinking that a person is weak. You don't know, like you say, we don't know what a person is going through. So we need to stop, think, watch, listen to your brother, listen to your sister, listen to your cousin, listen to your friend when they say they need to talk. And don't be judgmental.
And sometimes what you could say could either push the person off the edge or pull them back.
Exactly.
So the mental health, that one came up a whole lot. And speaking with persons about what was concerning to them. And even, guys, we all are part of this problem. Because even we share these videos making fun of people on social media when they are, doing stuff or whatever. We have it as though it's a big joke. Listen, the only big joke right now is us. Okay, we are the joke. We having this show right now, and I could tell you right now, a couple people might be listening to this. But let certain people go on social media talking one big bunch of garbage. Y'all tuning in straight through. Y'all right there till the end.
Yes.
Y'all there till the end. Let me read this.
It's as if ignorance is praised in our society.
Yes.
The more you could come with ignorance, the more exciting it is, and you're like,
yes. Anyway, this is a good afternoon. Note the government. I like your kind of little message. Hold on, y'all. I getting to it, man. The government also said if you vote for them, the VAT will remain at 0%. So what I mean, only if you vote for them? Why didn't they do this when they decreased it to 5%? I say the crumbs came too late. We was hungry. Now we starving. Good day, Miss Davis. And the key word for this time and season is careless. These people, whether in government, PR, family is careless. Yeah. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good day, Stanya. Can we honestly know who are in our country legally? If you travel around these islands, you may think you're in a foreign land. Yes, this is troubling, screaming for help. I with you. And listen now, I don't have no problem with nationalities, races, or whatever. Listen, I'm not. But when the entire landscape of the Bahamas is now changed, that is a serious concern. I have a friend in Germany. Is supposed to visit us this Christmas coming around. But when she went over there, what she had to do, she had to go to school. This mean you in college again, eh? She said, well, it's a college, but not in the sense that what you think. She had to go and learn the language. Okay? Before she could get any type of papers, any type of citizenship, any type of permit. She married someone there. She had to learn the paper. You have to be able to speak at least conversational German. And these people interviewing you and speaking with you, so they're saying, well, no, beforehand. Like I said, I don't have no problem with any nationality. No problem. But there's a way to do things. And when the entire landscape of a country now is changed, that is very, very scary.
Yes.
Okay? All right. All I can say is they don't really care about us.
I always say the Bahamas is no longer for Bahamians. We are no longer benefiting anything from this country as Bahamians geared towards foreigners. And we literally have to fight for everything now for ourselves. If you don't have a little side hustle or a very good job to maintain
you need
yourself,
several hustles, yes.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, man.
It's
So, okay, somebody said, I have to correct you, Stanya. No problem. I don't have no problem being corrected. I have to correct you on Sir Lyndon bringing in sun, sand, and sea. It was Sir Stafford Sands, who is called the father of tourism, that is responsible for tourism. Thank you, text messenger. And well, the point too is that we still riding the wave on that one. When there, other people have expanded, and the other people have people who are actually hospitable. And then my thing is that the Bahamas has so much more to offer. I'm not saying not to offer that, but I'm saying is at this point in the game, we should be tapping into different markets, different services, different goods. There's different things that we could do. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, the other day, I think I was looking at something in Jamaica. I mean, they got everything in the river. Child, you could get a massage, your foot rubbed down. You get, they got a restaurant in the river because they're using what they have. We have all these fruits, all this stuff would go to waste. Why we can't package these things? These money-making things. That's what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is that we have so much more than just that one product. Why are we still there? And that's why I can't take people serious, the government serious, because I see no big change.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll say this, Stanya. I know personally of farmers, like the gentleman was saying with farming. I know personally farmers that want to, they're farming and they're pushing out their products, but the government is giving them no type of
assistance.
Nothing to say, even with putting it out to BAMSI or nothing for it to be sold. So they're struggling trying to sell their things. Like the government is not giving Bahamians no type of assistance to help with anything to expand anything. And these things are costly.
Or you make it hard. You make it hard.
And it's hard.
And guess what?
Here it is, you're putting in all your money and your time and your effort, and then things are not being sold because now nobody knows and you're doing your best to try advertising and whatnot. but there's no assistance.
Okay, you said something, random citizen, and this is going to go back to why, or another reason why people employ foreign nationals. You just said it. Then we make it so expensive for people to have a business. So sometimes in order, it does come down to money sometimes as an employer. The government got so much restriction and so much thing you got to pay and everything else that you have to get, you now need the cheap labor so you could make money.
Yes, correct.
But you see how all these things, guys, are related, intertwined. We have to, something got to happen. Chris, you wanted to say something?
Listening, I can only say it all goes back to one thing: leadership.
Yes, it starts from the head.
I think Bishop Fernandez said the other day, tell the ministers or the prime minister, if you can't see a country profitable or whatever, doing good in the future, you need to just get over there. When we have leaders that we put to run this country, a leader have to have a vision, man. He have to have a vision on where he want to see this country go. You understand? We give them a 5 years contract. Now, in that 5 years now, you're going to show us exactly what you're going to do or your promises that you made. Have we seen it done? Many promises were made that are not, wasn't even touched. You understand? So where's the country? Is the country in a better shape now than it was 4.5 years ago?
Well, you know what? I back to the blatant disrespect too. Okay, guys. Okay, when we see people who were ratified, right? Recently ratified, we see them, I mean, all the road fixed, the pothole. So first of all, are y'all saying that the people who y'all had there before didn't do none of this? And then Lord, I could get in trouble with my daddy, but anyhow, with the by-election, y'all talking about the man who in the opposition had 15 years to do this and do that. Why he just, first of all, and y'all listen, y'all be surprised who, when I do vote, who I vote for. Y'all would be very surprised, believe it or not. But y'all talk about the man who was in the opposition. He wasn't even in parliament. And y'all talk about he had 15 years to do this and do that. When the person y'all had there ain't blast. Man, y'all ain't, listen, y'all crazy, man. Y'all behaving people, y'all crazy bad. Y'all crazy dead bad. And then, like I said, wait, hold on, man. And then, okay, so now is election time, and then now everything gets done. That means, come on, y'all. People, and I go on both sides of the coins, y'all. I ain't only talking about the people who incurring, because we seeing the people who on the next side too, right? All this time, and now they waiting for the last little minute now. And what is getting me is then y'all is say, well, my MP to do this and my MP, the last, all this time, y'all, I mean, piece of your car still inside the pothole. Piece of your car, you guys send out APB for your car. The last year. And then that's why I say be crazy. Then be concerned who's come to people's funeral. And man, listen, anyway, call it less. Man, y'all, I see why we scared do bad.
But
anyway.
Let me say this, Stanya.
Go on, because we got 2 calls to take.
What he was saying about the leadership. So I'll never forget. Brave Davis was on, he came on, I can't remember what it was. But I think it was sometime last year. And he said, oh, the Bahamas is doing so well. Business is booming. There are a lot of cars on the street. People are buying new vehicles. Now, look at the cars, Stanya.
Broke up.
These Japanese little tink little car and thing. And to him, the Bahamas booming.
Boy,
so
and
that's his
listen.
vision. That's how far his vision is.
Boy, and I ain't saying nothing, boy, because by election, my friend them, they still waiting for their little piece of road to get paid for. Must see, because their thing, I mean, which is called their polling division, must see. Anyway, let me go. I ain't got nothing to say, child. Call or go on, man. Put the call. Somebody, y'all call back, because I see someone else was calling. Call or go ahead.
Yes, I like to say to all Bahamians, first of all, give thanks for life, right? And the problem we have in this Bahamas is, right, that we don't have no sense of debate, The most educated amongst us, right? They they learn to debate in school. They learn the principle of debate in school, right? But when it comes to politicians don't debate, right? Our medias don't debate. You understand? I mean, seems like all you get to narratives. You know, Erica says that it's legally you should be paid. According to Erica, it's not legal for media house to bring a position and not have a competing opinions.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So this is the problem in this country. You see, everybody gets on a status quo, you know, and there's no debate. So when you talk about the police, right, and their biases, right, the same thing the media have biases too.
Right.
And they're all on the same side. You understand me? If I say to you, for instance, if I say to you, well, Lyndon Pinland, why wasn't Lyndon Pinland indicted?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't want to debate that. You would, with me saying that to you, you would say, if I say X, Y, Z, you cut me off and not debate me.
Right.
You know what you do? You give your side of the argument after I hang up. That's the way it is.
Right.
If I say to you, well, the Lyndon Pinland, they didn't indict Lyndon Pinland because it wasn't because of lack of evidence to indict. You understand? It's because of is a geopolitical decision. Same way it is with Maduro.
Yeah.
You know, it's all geopolitical.
Everything is political.
Right. So that's how we never have the debate on tax reform. We never does, because everybody's on the same side. We need income tax. We need wealth tax. You know, there's X amount of tax we say we need. So the other side will say we tax enough. Come on now.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's it. And they don't want to debate it. Give me you go look at all the major media houses in the U.S. They have debates. You might have 4 debaters to 2, but there is a debate.
Yes, sir.
You see, until we begin to debate, and when you see a show you on, if you don't have someone that opposes your view on that show,
right,
you're doing a disservice.
That's true. Well, I always say it around here.
Well, we don't have one rule, majority rule because we don't have no equity in votes in the constituencies.
Okay, sir.
You understand me? You don't want to debate that. There's no debate. Where's the debate?
Yes, sir.
You're asking for politicians to debate, but you don't want to debate it as a media? You don't want to debate?
Well, who you want me to debate, sir? Who you want me to debate? Because me and Chris ain't got the same views.
Right. No, I talk on tax reform. Like we need income. A national health tax. You understand what I'm saying? Things like that. We need progressive taxes where people that make minimum wage don't pay. You understand? And the more you make, the more you pay. That's what progressive is, and that's what the PLP should be stand for: progressive taxes. And you know what I'm saying? So, in other words, the PLP came to power, and they did more foreign investment than the
Yes, they did.
So what's progressive? They ain't nothing progressive in them.
Okay, so I do have to end the call.
Right.
Thank you for calling. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yes, okay, and all the callers that called in, want to say thank you for being a part of the show. I really appreciate it. We just have a few minutes left, okay. I'm reading some of the text messages. Okay, have you gone in Baintown, Coconut Grove, Cowpen Road, and Carmichael Road? Asian churches are doing nothing to help their people except acting like they don't understand and are quietly purchasing land. Listen, I ain't even touching that because I ain't even touching I ain't touching the whole. You talking about the Haitian church? What, the Haitian church? Only the Haitian church, eh? Y'all better the Haitian church.
I want to get back.
Bahamian churches too, but y'all ain't ready for that because y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all ain't ready for that conversation. You see Drewski, you ain't see that little skit with Drewski?
Yeah.
Listen, and that could go for every country. That could go for every country. Y'all, listen, y'all so blind. Boy, this is really a sheep nation, boy. I mean, I was having a conversation with someone, and so they were telling me all the wonderful things their pastor do and all that, and raffling off this thing. So I say, well, he was raffling off. Let's say I'm gonna give away too much, but let's say they was raffling off. Let's just say it was a house. So I say, well, how much the house did cost? Okay, let's say the house cost 50,000. The cost 50, or let's say 10,000, right? So I say, wait, hold on now. When you say raffle, what do you mean raffle? All the church people had to buy a ticket. I say, if you don't get off my phone, man. Because that mean he done make the money back? Man, y'all, so please, people of the Bahamas, please stop. Please stop it. Please stop. Please stop the insanity, guys. Please.
It back to the same thing you were saying concerning the constituency. You get your road do now and all these stuff. You see, the master train a bone, and you know the mindset, right? The slave mentality mindset.
Yes.
Well, we've been eating potato, but now master giving us corn. You see what I'm saying? That's the mindset we need to come with. It is their job to make sure that the roads, the parks, and everything in your areas, that's why we vote for them in the constituency. They ain't giving us anything.
Hold on, man.
You understand what I'm saying? Ain't like they giving us something. If they come around.
I just discovered something. Boy, I talking about thing on. I is a low IQ person right now. I so slow. Hi! In the words of my mommy. I guess what I just discovered. Y'all ain't gonna believe this, and I know y'all gonna say, "Study's a real airhead." I just realized WhatsApp too. I know that. I get WhatsApp messages. I said, little boom boom. Okay, hold on. Let me read these couple. I write it. Let me read a little message. Good afternoon. Oh, see, they say this was Stanya. That's right. This was Stanya. Okay. Oh no. Okay, they sent a text message. Shoot, that was something else. Okay, hold on now. Y'all can't tell me nothing now. I on WhatsApp on this. What is this now? Okay, hold on. Hi, Stanya. You have to vote. No. You have to vote, because if you don't, it tells me that you want things to remain the same. Also, if I thirsty, I must drink poison then. Oh, okay.
No, there's not.
I agree with the majority of things that you are saying, but some of us do not know how to think critically. No, we don't. No, we don't do critical thinking. No. It is be very, very tatted.
That's a skill. That's actually a skill. Our mind is being conditioned to think a certain way, Stanya, and that's what the majority of Bahamians, they think a certain way. Had this and I had that. They don't read to inform themselves, listen to news to get information on what's going on. They don't question. They are representative. They come there, all they do is just listen. Instead, they ask questions. They don't do this. So whatever is said, they just run with that, because what? They die hard this and die hard that.
Anyway,
if it ain't on social media, they'll never know.
Good day,
Stanya.
Stanya.
They'll never find out if it's on social media. That's it.
Good day, Stanya. The government are just there to enrich themselves all year round, and they remember us a few months before election. And that is so disrespectful. And like I said, it's not just one political body. So, right, they start patching holes, fixing up some park, and acting and looking to us for praise and worship with our tax monies. When are we going to stop being doormats for these corrupt people? That's it, yeah. That is, you are correct.
So, my thing is, Stanya, so we're tired of the PLP. We know what the PLP is doing. We're tired of the FNM. We know what the FNM has done. Everybody is saying, and then
you're going in the Chris direction now. You see where you're going. We got 5 minutes.
My thing is,
I don't scared where you
don't know where everybody is talking about Lincoln Bain, but Lincoln Bain is bringing forth truth. You don't know what this man will do. You don't know. You want change. You want something different. He's bringing change. He's showing you different. But then you can say, but he this and he that.
Boy,
no, but at least
random.
the man a chance.
Random sister.
I agree with you 100%.
I got my
That's the
I
same
put
thing
my
I was
I
telling
don't know if y'all could see me on
Stanya.
Facebook. If y'all could see me on
Change
Facebook.
is scary. We understand
That's
that,
what I
Stanya.
doing right now.
You got your hand on
I
your
got
head.
my hand on my head.
Change is scary.
Listen.
But it's necessary.
Got too much hair on my head. Y'all, listen, in my best little girl voice, I ain't gonna tell y'all a word of lie. I can look you in your eye, Chris, and I can say this. I scared of him.
Why?
Why?
Well,
It's correct.
Why?
You
ain't scared of these
I
right
scared
here?
of all them. And now you all know what? Okay, y'all. Okay. Several reasons. Okay, one. There's a history of a lot of mix-up, and do not say, well, this one and that one, because that's the problem. Okay. It's a history of plenty mix-up within. That's one. Allegedly. Okay. Two. When I think about global, international stage, I'm very afraid of how we would be represented. Yes.
Explain.
Why?
How he got listen. Y'all
okay. Stanya.
Y'all in my head, man.
I
got
ask
4
you
minutes.
one question.
Go on then.
Hold on,
Y'all
I
try
ask
to
you
convert
one
me. Ain't gonna
question.
convert, but go on.
No, have you ever sat down and watched any of his lives where he's sitting down and talking calmly and explaining things? Have you ever done that? Or are you just is your decision based on what is put out on social media and on the news of him looking crazy, him talking wild?
Okay. Yes,
Because my thing is,
okay. You want me to answer? You want me to answer?
Go ahead.
Okay. Yes, I have amazing job, like holding their feet to the fire. I think he does an amazing job. So much he's doing a more. This job's so amazing. It's more amazing than the people who are actually in the opposition. And he's visible. He's all those stuff. But you're walking around with your big gun. I mean, it's very sensational.
That's how they want you to portray him.
He put these things out. Random citizens stop now. He put these things I saw on his page, not on no thing up.
Random citizen.
But did you see the whole why he did what
it's
he
all
did?
It's all too much for me.
They always show the media is intentional about what they're doing.
And listen,
the media is showing
y'all could get mad at me when I say this,
part.
But all I got to say is okay. Like I said, the shady dealings, the shady past dealings, right? To me, that is you saying past, but that's a don't say past. But hold on though. Okay. I don't even want to say past because just a couple months ago, come on, this common knowledge. I ain't gotta say alleged for this one. The court case with the woman with the payment and all that. So this something that is very okay. What happened since then? Because we ain't no random citizen. Hold on, random.
Go ahead.
The point is that was just in the court. So we don't know how, and hopefully it was resolved because the court ruled that he needed to pay the person. So what I'm saying is, okay, that's one. We got so much. So much, so much. So my thing is, go on, because I got to close the show too. So get your 30 seconds in because I got to close the show.
That are out, are y'all actually following up on that particular case? Again, that was not money that was stolen from that woman. That was money that was invested. Everybody invested. Everybody lost. So now, again, it was politically driven to try make it seem as if he stole from that woman. Yes, he was then now ordered to pay the woman more than that was actually invested. Do you know up to this day, this woman still ain't come for her money?
Okay.
If she won the
well,
court
I
case,
don't know.
She's supposed to get paid. Why she ain't come for her money
I
yet?
don't know that. And one thing I can say, if I don't know something, I'm not going. What I'm saying, now there's a whole lot of other things that I ain't got the time to go through, but we already know he was this, he didn't church it, the shoe saw the this. It's been, listen, I'm just saying, I'm not saying that this is how he is because I don't know him. I do not know him. But the way that it comes across, and this is before he entered politics. So let me don't say this now. Before he became the leader, before he formed this party, it just kind of gives off. I'm not saying that this is what it is, but it gives off shiesty salesman. I'm not saying that that's what it is. I'm just saying that this is how it comes. That's the energy that I feel. I could be Brittany telling me, get off there. I'm just saying that that's what it gives off. We want change, yes, but we do not want change that is going to, and I'm going to bring this to a close, tell it the Stanya show. We do not want change that looks like the same. We do not want change. It's red flags when we see things that we say in past, but sometimes the best indication of future behavior is past stuff. I think he's doing a good job in some ways. I'm not saying that he is, and I'm not even saying that he's terrible because I do not know him, respectfully. But what I'm saying is that I have concerns with him as well. And as a citizen of the Bahamas, it's okay for me to have some concerns. I have concerns with all parties right now. I've not seen different. I've not seen the different that would make me say, boy, yeah. Okay, yeah, boy, bro, this. I've not seen it. I've just not seen it. Maybe I'll see it before. Maybe I will. I don't know. All I know is right now, I have not really seen it. Am I saying that everybody is terrible and bad? No, because, the caller talked about foreign investment. Foreign investment ain't bad. The PLP has done some stuff. When the FNM was here, they have done some stuff. They're good MPs. They're not so good MPs. All I'm saying is that we need to really reevaluate the Bahamas, move forward, have a heart for the areas of concern. That's my 5 cents. Now, I got to go, but let me just tell y'all, I segue in now. This is a shameless plug, because this ain't got nothing to do with what we're talking about. But anyhow, but we could find Chris Island Insights on TikTok. Okay, yes. And it's Island Insights. So he does a commentary every week, sometimes several times a week. Yeah. So if you want to view his stuff, guys, go and view it. Island Insights. Random citizen, we ain't know what she into. Because she did random citizen. Okay? The other thing is, I'm starting a weight loss support group for persons on medical, who's interested in going on medical weight loss products. So if you're on Ozempic, Mounjaro, whatever it is, and you've been struggling, you're scared that the weight may come back, all that stuff, and you need support, I want to invite you to be a part of the support group. We're gonna get through this weight thing together. I look a little extra cute today, Chris? Yes. I look a little extra cute, huh? That's right. Y'all keep together. So join me with the support crew. It's called the Weight Loss Support Program. Now, for more information, I'm going to leave my number, 451-6767. I don't need nobody messaging me, talking, but tell it to Stanya show. Unless you're cute and a good provider. Just kidding. Okay. But seriously, I don't need nobody calling me doing that. I got a couple people blocked right now. So if you're interested in being a part of the program, please message me, 451-6767. If you want to lose weight or you've been losing weight, thinking about starting weight loss medication or already on it, join us. It's a 90-day program. We're going to get to the bottom of what's really eating you. With that said, I'm out of here. I will see you next week, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for calling. Thank you for messaging me. And